That's better.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I can't tell you how thankful I am that each and every one of you are here. I'm just overwhelmed by the people that are here. Craig, thank you for the wonderful introduction and for allowing me to be here at your business. I very much appreciate that. Chairman Jordan, again, thank you for your support. I'm so honored to receive it.
You're welcome.
Again, thank you everyone for coming today. It's terrific to be surrounded by so many family members, friends, and longtime supporters. I want to give a special thanks to the Republican committees who believed in me and endorsed me before I was a formal candidate. To my friends in Half Moon, Saratoga, Boston, Milton, and to the Upstate Conservative Coalition. Your trust was not misplaced, because today I am proud to announce my candidacy for State Senate. I'm in it, I'm running, and with your help, we're going to win. Together, we're going to fix Albany, make our state more affordable, get our economy working for all New Yorkers, and rebuild a culture that respects traditional values. When I first told people I was interested in running for State Senate, I got a lot of questions. The most common one, of course, was why? And I said, you know, because I love New York and I care about its people. I care about the people in Saratoga and now in Columbia, Washington County, and Rensselaer County. And I know that we can do better. We can do better than having some of the highest taxes and some of the highest costs of living in the nation. We can do better than having an economy that is uncompetitive and hasn't created enough jobs. We can do better than having one of the most expensive state governments in the country, where decisions are made in virtual secrecy by 3 men in a room and special interest essentially buying votes. I want families to live in a New York that's more affordable and less costly, one with lower taxes, less government, and more freedom. I want families to live in a New York with more good-paying jobs and better opportunities so everyone can use their God-given gifts to reach their full potential. I want families to be represented by a state legislature as good as the people it serves, by elected officials who understand the importance of integrity and respect traditional values. This is the New York I want to help build for our families. Our state has become too unaffordable, too costly, and the lack of good jobs is separating families. We've had more than 1 million people leave this state since the year 2000. People aren't leaving because they want to. They're leaving because they have to. They can't afford the property taxes here. They can't find jobs here. It used to be the grandparents who went to Florida, they went away to get away from the cold. Today it's the grandkids going just about anywhere else to get away from our bad business climate and lack of good jobs. That has to end. We have a moral responsibility to our children and our grandchildren to change New York's direction, to reverse the decline and keep families together. We can't ask them to grow up in a state with less opportunity than what we had. We need to turn this state around. We need to end the Albany attitude that government knows best. We need to end the anti-business culture in Albany that lets unelected, unaccountable bureaucrats make the laws and let special interests call the shots. We need to end the culture of corruption in Albany, a culture where votes appear to be for sale to the highest bidder and taxpayers are forgotten.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we need to end unfunded mandates coming from Albany so we can actually There's another reason I'm running. It's about integrity. I've been teaching my children about the importance of being honest since they were old enough to listen. I've tried to teach them the importance of choosing the tough right over the easy wrong. I'm not perfect, but I've done my best to set a good example. Like you, I've taught them that a promise is something you keep. When you give your word, you keep your word. And even when the going gets tough, because that's when it matters the most. Senator hasn't seemed to learn those life lessons. You can't tell people you're fighting for them in Albany and then stay silent on critical issues such as cutting taxes, delivering mandate relief, and reforming how Albany does the people's business. You can't tell people you're supporting redistricting reform, sign a pledge to vote for an independent redistricting process, and then vote yourself a gerrymandered district in the dead of the night with zero scrutiny by the voters, media, or any good driver. You can't tell people you balance the budget without raising taxes when you actually raise taxes to balance the budget. And you can't tell people you don't support gay marriage and that you won't vote for gay marriage and then vote for gay marriage while your campaign receives $500,000 in special interest campaign cash. That's right. People you share their values when you don't. Right. I believe you shouldn't ask people to stand with you when you don't know where you stand. I want you to know I know where I stand. I stand on the side of taxpayers and job creators, on the side of more accountable government and traditional values. As your state senator, you can count on one thing, first and foremost. I'll always be honest with you. Even when the truth is hard or difficult to hear, you'll hear it, and you'll hear it from me, always. That you deserve nothing less. This race is going to be a choice about two different visions for New York's future, between staying in place and making excuses or moving forward and doing what needs to be done. I just shared my vision and what I believe. I know Roy has a lot of money. It doesn't intimidate me, not one bit. I wasn't scared of Elliot Spitzer when he tried to give driver's licenses to illegal aliens. I wasn't scared of David Patterson when he tried to make us all buy new license plates that we didn't need. And I'm definitely not scared of an Albany incumbent trying to defend the broken status quo. I'm not afraid to fight for New York, the New York that we deserve. This is one of those fights. This is your fight, this is our fight, and together we will win. Thank you all for coming here today. I'm going to look forward to seeing you all on the campaign trail, because that's one thing that this campaign really needs and really counts on, is all of your support. So thank you for being here today. Please don't leave without grabbing something to eat. I know it's a lunchtime press conference, so please don't leave without grabbing something to eat. And again, thank you so much for being here with me today.